You remember that Bionicle set I got that was so dirty and dusty? I washed it, and I didn't even have to really scrub it, but cleaned up pretty good. This was without doing any serious scrubbing. I was still a little wet. I haven't completely dried it, but look at that. So there was some of the blues that have discolored. These things must have been exposed to a lot of light. Some of the dark blues were kind of getting that discolored look to them. But man, it cleaned up pretty good, I think. See that? It's bluer on that side than on that side. It kind of stands out when you put the two pieces together. But yeah, I took these from that Bionicle set since I got multiples of the set now. So that's for my cafe corner. If I put this piece in there like that, you won't see the, well, you see that scratch. But you won't see the discoloration. Added a few more parts. Still got a lot more to go with this. Got the hot water heater out of here. And I'm thinking where I got my wife and my daughter here, I think I'm going to put them, because we got the mosaics with myself and with TheyMightBeBricks. We need to build. So actually, I think I'll put Darth Vader here. Those white pieces are almost looking tan. This thing's gotten real discolored. I've had it for 20 years now, so what do you expect? I like it. Little box is a little bit in the way, but I don't know, it works. It makes use of that space for Darth Vader. Look at that. Ooh. He's guarding all these Lego sets that are not in order. Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar. This is the channel where it's the never-ending story of a collection that has gotten out of control, and I'm trying to get organized. So the goal in 2021, other than the Tipper Truck Army, was to also start organizing this stuff, and I think I've done the same thing that I've done all the previous years leading up to this. I'm talking like the last 50 years. It's progressively gotten worse. So that's compounded by some of the things with dealing with a home that's starting to have things to fall apart. It's slowed me down a bit, but hopefully we'll get back to normal. So it's good to, I actually have done stuff. So we got the Darth Vader built, got it hung on the wall. That's good. I cleaned the Bionicle set that I was going to try to piece together and do a video about the set, and then steal some of the parts for the cafe corner. I went ahead and just stole those parts, and then I'll work on, because I got 2 copies of that set, I think. So I'm going to see if I can piece together one of the set from the 2. And I got more Lego coming. So if you're watching this the day this video is released, Lego is having, I think, double VIP starting. So I don't know what I'm going to get with double VIP, because I've gotten most of the thing, but if there's still some promos going, I'll find something. Maybe it'll be one of those times I can get one of those city sets that I've been holding off because they're too expensive. But what did I get in this package? Oh, all right. So not a theme that I collect. Sorry, generic stud. But I do collect brickheads, and I don't collect all brickheads, but this one was cool enough to go ahead and get. So this is the Ninjago one. Is it like the 10-year anniversary? Or it's Ninjago Legacy. So don't ask me who any of these people are, because I don't know. And I think I've done a video of a Ninjago set on my channel at some point. I wonder if I have. What's the theme with the most sets that I've done the least of? It's probably Ninjago. I mean, I've done more Chima videos than I've done Ninjago, but there's way more Ninjago sets than Chima. So we got that, and we haven't built this yet. And I was like, you know what? We need to build this, and I need to go ahead and get 2 copies of it because TheyMightBeBricks like space shuttles. So I got another one of the International Space Stations. This feels like the small box for what it is, 864 pieces. So we need to build this. In fact, I might take this upstairs and start working on it. And you get the free promo of the Adidas. If this is still available today, and when it's double VIP, and there's another promo, that would be really great. I don't know what's going to be available and what's not, but just to get another one of these and this, and I had to find something, that's why I ended up getting this. So there's not a lot of things. This is what happens when it becomes double VIP, is I run out of things to buy, believe it or not, on Lego Shop at Home, without going into more duplicates like this. So Lego, I am so happy. I don't. It's a stupid thing to. No, it's not a stupid thing to be happy. It's actually a good thing. So one of the things over the last 9 years of doing this channel and doing hauls, which I maintain that nobody has done more Lego hauls than I have. Of course, sometimes people will like collect things for a whole month and then do one big haul. I just tend to do them as I get them, and so it makes for more videos, but less epic videos. But one of the things with all the Lego Shop at Home orders that I've done over the last 9 years that I've recorded, in addition to all the ones previous to me recording videos, which was a lot, I've always complained about the bubbles, the air bubbles. It's a lightweight solution to filling the box with air. I did the haul recently with the 2 sellers from Germany where one filled the box up, one didn't, and the one that didn't, the box got crushed. So it's just packing rule 101 there. Make sure the ink inside of whatever size box you have is full, and whatever's filling it has the support to hold any boxes that might be stacked on top of it. But so the bubbles I didn't like because they were kind of like one size, and sometimes they would put the Lego sets in the box, put the bubbles in. The box would be a little bit too small for then what they did, and when they sealed it and taped it, they're like crushing the set. I've seen that several times where they kind of put a dent in the set or crushed it with the air bubbles. So I never liked the air bubbles, but I do like paper. So they've been putting paper, and this is probably along the lines of them being greener, which you'll be like, well, paper is, it decomposes. That's the thing. Yes, they have to use trees to make it, but I'm not throwing this in the garbage. I'm keeping this. I'm recycling this paper in that I will use it in stuff that I pack up and ship that I sell. It doesn't usually apply to Bricklink stuff. It's usually for eBay stuff where you're wrapping things and packing them up. So I know that's a boring discussion probably for some people, but I do complain a lot. So this is me not complaining. This is me happy about something that Lego is doing differently. And I think it's a good move. And I think it's going to end up with less damaged boxes. And if, wait a minute, what happened there? It's got tape on it. How did this get tape on? Did I do that? Okay. I ended up getting 3 box sets, no damage. Of course, maybe they could have come not damaged with bubbles, but how many videos have I done where I gotten smashed boxes? So I think the paper is an improvement. It's better for the environment, and it's better packing material in my opinion. It may cost more in the long run. So I don't know, do the air bubbles, are they less than this paper? Could be. This may actually weigh a little more. I don't know. But yeah, that's a long talk about a good change that's not necessarily Lego centric, but I'm happy with it. So thanks for watching this, and this is my Tsar shirt. So I've been using the name Tsar since the 80s. That's kind of thing I would sign. I still want to know, I did put some graffiti in the carousel at Six Flags, under the carousel, that said TSAR. I wonder if it's still there. It was made with sticky tape. So if you work at the Grand Carousel, did anybody peel that off of the, I know it'd be very hard to peel off the wall, and it's in a place that people don't go a lot. The underside of the carousel is used for storage, and at one point it was a storage room for the grounds department, but I have no idea because it's been since that was done in the 80s. So yeah, so if you work at the Hanson Cars at Six Flags Over Georgia or the Grand Carousel, no, it's not the Grand Carousel, it's the Riverview Carousel. Let me know if the word TSAR is somewhere on that wall under the carousel. And I think the statute of limitations for any crimes that I may have committed in regards to that graffitis is up, so I should be good there, right? And they can't fire me because I don't work there anymore. Like I said, there's a lot of reasons I could have got fired. But anyway, the TSAR, that always it's something I've been using since I was in high school. And this shirt, this is the, I never use like what, cologne. I can't even think of the name cologne because I like never used it. And this I think Alexander Julian is the one. I can't. It's one of the designers. He made a cologne and it was called Tsar, and I actually bought the cologne just for the name, and I actually still got a full bottle somewhere upstairs, I think, of the Tsar cologne. It shows you how much I used it. But they had some kind of giveaway or send-off, or you had to pay for it. I don't even remember because it was like 20, almost. It was after I got married, but we'd only been married a short time, so it's like 22 years ago or something. But I sent off to get this shirt, this Tsar shirt, and so I still have it. It's starting to get a little discolored. I don't wear it that much, but it's the Tsar shirt long before BrickTsar that I've had in my collection. So I'm going to go fold this up and put it in a box because that's actually I don't have the box yet, but I'm going to fold it up, and this is for July. So again, talking way too much about stuff not Lego related, but hey, that's what I do. Oh, speaking of stuff not Lego related, hey Charlie, come here, Charlie. I'm gonna get Charlie. Oh, come here, Charlie. This is Charlie. He's wanting to see. You want to get in the box, Charlie? If you've seen, I think it's Thor Ragnarok, there's the scene where Thor finally realizes the full potential of his power. And he's fighting his sister, and then he comes to the bridge to fight everybody, and they play a song. It's from Led Zeppelin, the band Led Zeppelin, and it's the song Immigrant. Led Zeppelin, I come to the realization when I was driving. I had to work like almost around the clock the last 3 days, by the way. But Led Zeppelin is one of those bands that everybody's probably heard. And I remember listening to their songs on the radio when I was a kid, but it's like I'd never had a Led Zeppelin album. I'm like, how am I 53 years old and I don't own a Led Zeppelin album? Charlie likes the paper. And so I was driving down the road and I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I want to watch that scene from Thor. So I did that, and then when I did a search on YouTube for that scene because I just wanted to watch that scene with the Led Zeppelin song, and all these videos come up of people reacting to their first time hearing Led Zeppelin. I'm like, why do people watch? First of all, why do people watch those videos? And like, how do you not know who Led Zeppelin is? Well, actually, I take it back. I can understand where somebody might not know who Led Zeppelin is or who sings the song, but come on, you got to have heard the song. Did you not watch Thor? Did you not see the movie? Oh, but there's so many good Led Zeppelin songs. I was like, you know what? I need to get a Led Zeppelin album. So recommend me as someone who's never owned a Led Zeppelin album, but I like a lot of their songs. Like actually, what spurred this on, I was listening to the radio and Kashmir came on, the song Kashmir. So I think there's so many good Led Zeppelin songs. So can't believe I never had the album. So now I'm probably going to be looking for an LP and then get some Led Zeppelin albums. So that's 3 things I talked about that aren't Lego related. See you in the next video. I'll be in a different shirt.